What's up, everybody? Welcome back to the Savage Land. And today on the Savage Land, you know I couldn't forget my brothers. This is the third year that we doing the African American action figure appreciation. The A all day in the A. But man, I had to give it up for these chocolated pieces of plastic, man. Not only are they beautiful African-American action figures with the chocolatey colored skin, they're actually great action figures. Whether they came out within the past year or they came out several years back, I usually always give it up to my African-American action figures. And this year I don't have any women up here, so it's brotherly love.
Am I my brother's keeper?
And this year we have Jon Jones from the Jazzwares line, which I converted over to a custom action figure. And we also have DJ from the Jada Street Fighter 2 Turbo. We have Spider-Punk from the Multiverse line with Marvel Legends, Hasbro. And then we also have from the G.I. Joe Classified line, Doc. As you can see here, I actually got 4 brothers, but I made 5 brothers. And Doc split off into kind of an unofficial army builder because he has the M'Baku head on him from Marvel Legends, which is also a great head sculpt. If you can match up the skin tone or find another figure to put it on, this was a great head sculpt. Looks just like the actor who played M'Baku, the Man-Ape, and Black Panther. And makes out to be a great fodder and a great figure. Actually, the original figure is pretty decent as well. But we're going to give it up to these brothers. I'm going to go through each one of them individually and tell what's good about them and why I love these chocolatey, Nestle chocolate brothers and giving them their appreciation today. Happy Black History Month.
I'm my brother's keeper.
Alright, first up we got Doc from the G.I. Joe Classified line. I know you guys see 2 figures up here for people who aren't familiar with Doc from G.I. Joe Classified, but a great figure. Ended up in the top 10 of a lot of people's G.I. Joe Classified lines at the end of the year. Great modular vest you can plug and pull off pieces. Sometimes a little bit annoying, but I think I'd rather have him with those options than him have just like a plain vest. You can make it a plain vest. The pieces are modular. They are pull and play. You can kind of piece them in different little spots that you want. As far as his articulation, regular G.I. Joe Classified articulation, nothing like phenomenal, but it's far from terrible. Great head sculpt. The only knock I would give on him is his glasses are removable. They should have put 2 head sculpts on him for glasses fixed on his head and glasses without. But for the most part, you're used to seeing Doc with these classic green glasses on his face. I mean, I really don't know him any other way. And it's not like Doc was some huge character that I was just crazy over. I was salivating waiting on him to come, and I think I probably did it about 1.5 years ago, saying he was one of the guys I wanted. Alpine was one of the guys I wanted, as far as more brothers in the line, man, which you have no problem with G.I. Joe with that. I have to give G.I. Joe a stamp, and also a lot of other people for, you know, having some diversity of all different types of characters, whether it's race, whether it's nationality, in their line. With the extra M'Baku head, where I can kind of play on my storytelling. The extra M'Baku head, I call him Mr. Marcus. That's my other medic. He's not a pacifist. He will shoot you, and he's an apprentice of Doc. And that extra M'Baku head is almost kind of like Killmonger. The Black Panther. Now that I think about it, that set, you know, it has a lot of different great head fodders, and it was really good that people would consider Doc to even be in the top 10. But he's a solid figure. He's really right on point. Came with a lot of great extras that, you know, the original did not have, and he's a great addition to Classified. I took my glasses and super glued them to his head. But basically the bottom line with Doc, if you haven't gotten this figure, and you were kind of waiting on him, I would grab him. These guys are A1 thou wow. So let's give a round of applause for Doc, man. This is appreciation. This is Black history right here.
Am I my brother's keeper?
All right, up next we got another brother that's kind of an unusual brother. He's very peculiar. He's got his own style to him. I really do appreciate him. He was really a sleeper figure that came out last year, and I think I was gonna put him on my list last year, but he didn't have the head that showed that he was actually a black guy up under there. And it's Spider-Punk. From across the Spider-Verse, into the Spider-Verse, beyond the Spider-Verse, whatever verse he's from. But he's a dope figure. His name, as you can see, he has the big fat bumbleclots, the wicks in his head, which is pretty hard to do, man. But they look true to life. I like that Marvel Legends decided to put this extra head sculpt inside of this purple one. I don't know what the purple one's for. I haven't seen the second movie, but they figured they were losing out on a lot of money because there was people up on eBay who was actually doing resin prints of his real head sculpt with these big bushy dreadlocks, man. So now I finally have a representative actually in the human form for him. Now it's a very peculiar figure. It's very characterized, very stylized, but it just reminds me of a punk rock guy. My nephew kind of has like a punk rock vibe to him. He wears like those tall combat boots and, you know, looks like he hasn't washed in days and things of that nature. He's real tall and skinny as a rail, just like this guy. So it is kind of true to life how somebody could look, even though it's very stylized, very characterized. But he's a dope figure. I like the just the peculiarness about him, the individuality about him, and just really taking on that punk rock look. And then that he's a black guy. You know what I'm saying? He's just a very oddball person, man. But he's very dope. I'm glad to have this brother. Let's give a round of applause for this beautiful young brother and his guitar. The second figure is cool. It came with a purple guitar, so I just really treated that second figure like a figure fodder. I was able to get him in GameStop last month for like $16, man. He probably go on sale just because he's a purple version of him. He doesn't even have the spider head, but he comes with this regular head sculpt of him, so you could see, you know, who it is up under the mask, man. And I think that's pretty dope, man. So give a round of applause for Spider-Punk, another black, chocolatey, talented brother coming our way, and we're giving our appreciation this year. Finally, I wanted to get him last year, but we got you this year, brother. We got your award this year. We got you some beeswax so you can lock your hair up some more, man. And we got you a few guitar picks, man. Just a sample of our appreciation, brother. We love you.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Next, we got a brother coming all the way from Jamaica.
Have mercy.
Sclad. We got DJ, man. What a great figure from Jada's Toys. Very clean figure, a very tough, durable figure, a very articulated figure. If you know anything about Jada Toys, man, you know they have been killing it the past couple of years, man. And this guy's actually been in progress for about 2 years, but he just finally dropped a couple of months back. But I've been seeing him for the past 2 years. I think they did a great job on him. He came with, I believe, 2 head sculpts. Got a couple of different hands. You know, these are his most expressive hands right here with the thumbs up and the point. You know, I guess at the end, after you whip your ass,
You black, ain't you?
the only thing they were missing was the maracas, you know what I'm saying? So he can start, you know, we be jamming, man, shit at the end, you know, after he done beat you up. But I think that'll probably be in a player 2 or an exclusive version. But as far as what the bare minimums of what they could give you and give you a solid figure, DJ is on point. He's one of my favorite, if not the favorite, out of the line. I don't think he can trump Fei Long just because I just like the way Fei Long looks. But this brother right here is solid. If anybody's been sleeping on the Jada Street Fighter 2 Turbo line, go and pick you some up, man. Definitely pick up DJ. Got a nice real metal gold chain around his neck, man. I mean, they did this man really, really good. They're doing his line justice for all the kids used to play Street Fighter back in the day, man. But DJ, my brother, we appreciate you. I need some jerk chicken. I need some curry goat.
Have mercy.
You know what I'm saying? We need to hit Jamaica Queens. We need to hit all the Jamaicas across the world, baby, and do our thing. We love you, Ross Clyde. We love you. We love you, Ross Clyde. You hear me? Let's give a round of applause for DJ. Give it up for this chocolate brother, whipping ass all the way from Jamaica to the United States. We love you, brother. We appreciate you. We just want to let you know that.
Am I my brother's keeper?
Up next, we got a brother in this line, man, who is kicking ass in real life. Probably one of the greatest MMA fighters ever. I don't even watch the sport, and I know about this man right here. Had a few setbacks, man, but he always comes back. And this is right here is the Jon Jones Jazzwares UFC line. I've had this guy for a very, very long time, about 5 years. I think that line came out in 2020. A line that never really kind of got started. Had a few figures in it, maybe like 6 or 7. They had a few women figures, but never really jumped off the ground. But this is a great action figure. I'm glad I saved this guy for last. As you can see here, he's not in his Jon Jones attire. I actually kind of foddered and customized him up to make him my own figure. He's Uncle Savage in my line. I took the starting lineup, Ja Morant Nikes off him, put him on his feet. Took Joel Embiid's jersey, put him on his back, and I took the pants from the WWE line off Road Dogg, I believe, and put those on him, man. Gave him some soft good pants, and man, and he turned to Uncle Savage. Great figure, great articulation, man. Great head sculpt, man. Looks just like Jon Jones, man. This has become one of my favorite figures in my line because I just customize him so much and up so much to my benefit, and his articulation is great. And I believe they said Bobby Valor helped design this figure, man. So shout out, I have to give him a shout out to him for that, because this figure right here is awesome. And he has an extra head sculpt when he's yelling that kind of reminds me of the Valorverse heads when they be yelling. So I can see that, man. But this figure is dope. He's up to about $75, $80 now on eBay, but there's once upon a time where these figures were selling for like $20, $15. They just wasn't moving like that. Fit right in with your regular 1/12 scale figures. He always looked kind of small to me, guess because I was comparing him to wrestling figures, but he's actually a little bit bigger than G.I. Joe's, and he might be the same size as the Valorverse figures. But man, this is a dope figure. This Jon Jones figure right here will go down in history. I'm glad I picked up 2 back in the day, just in case I broke this one. Just in case I break this one, I got another one to cut, because I'm going to use this figure for a long time coming, man. I got some special things that I want to do with this. Shout out to the defunct Jazzwares lines, man. They put out some good figures, man, but unfortunately they didn't last long. But I was glad I was able to capture this guy. I'm glad I was able to give you your flowers, brother. Shout out to Jon Jones in real life. Keep banging, brother. Keep pounding, my friend. Let's give a round of applause for this brother, man, for holding it down for so long, and will be holding it down in my collection for so long, man. But let's give a round of applause for all of these brothers. We appreciate you, brothers. If nobody's ever told you that, stay strong. Keep your head up high. We love you. We love you. We appreciate you. And once again, that is the African American action figure appreciation from the Savage Land. Just letting these action figures know, man, we appreciate you guys. If you can, give me a like, comment, subscribe. We do this for the love and beauty of African American action figures, the AAAA.
I'm my brother's keeper.
Yes, I am. God bless.